Back in September 2023, Monzo launched their first investment offering, and now, nearly 2 years later, they're expanding it with 11 new ETFs. Previously, Monzo only offered 3 funds in their careful, balanced, and adventurous funds. These are essentially ready-made portfolios suited to 3 different risk levels. But now they're offering something completely different in that you can build your own portfolio from a choice of 11 ETFs. So this allows you to take a more active approach to investing and investing in what you want. In this video, we'll be deep diving into these funds, going through how they work, what they are, when they'll be available, and whether they're right for you, whether they're worth investing in. If you're new here, I'm Finch, a management consultant by day, and on this channel we like to discuss all things personal finance, with particular focus on how to grow your money through investing. If you'd like to follow my own personal finance journey, as well as getting a bunch of personal finance content like this one, then I greatly appreciate you subscribe. But for this video, let's get into it, and let's start by going through why Monzo are doing this, why they're launching these 11 ETFs. The easiest way to do this is using Monzo's own words from their Chief Product Officer, Andy Smart. He said that this new ETF offering is the next step in making investing even easier and more personal. What I think Mr. Smart is meaning here is that Monzo have evolved their offering to build your own portfolio with a choice of ETFs whilst keeping things simple. The key for Monzo with their investment offering is to keep things simple and make it easy to start, as their own research found that 47% of savers put off investing because of the overwhelming number of choices, which makes it difficult to start. By only having a small choice of ETFs in 11, it keeps the simplicity for investors. It's worth saying that these 11 funds are not unique to only Monzo's platform. They're BlackRock ETFs and are available on many different investment platforms. However, the idea behind investing in these funds through Monzo is that Monzo offer an easier and quicker way for people to get investing, as they can do it through their banking app, all under one roof, rather than needing to sign up to a separate investment platform. Now we know why Monzo are doing this, let's deep dive into the funds themselves. These funds are part of the BlackRock iShares range, and this is a very famous range as it's one of the oldest around. The ETFs available through Monzo can broadly be split into 2 categories, in theme-focused funds and geographical-focused funds. So let's go through each of the categories one by one. The first category in theme-focused funds has 5 different ETFs. So we have Healthcare Innovation, Metaverse, Global Clean Energy Transition, Blockchain Technology, and Automation and Robotics. These funds are quite self-explanatory in terms of what they invest in. They each invest in hundreds of different companies which focus on that particular theme. So for example, the iShares Healthcare Innovation Fund would feature hundreds of different companies within the healthcare sector. So this means that you would invest in one of these funds if you're passionate about that sector and truly believe that this sector will do well over the coming years. On top of the theme-focused funds, we have 6 geographical-focused funds. Firstly, a core S&P 500 fund, which focuses on the American stock market by tracking the performance of 500 very large American companies. Next, we have a core FTSE 100 fund, which is a UK-focused fund, in that it tracks the performance of 100 of the most highly capitalized stocks on the London Stock Exchange. After this, we have an MSCI Emerging Markets Fund, which tracks the performance of companies in emerging markets, such as China and India. They also offer a core MSCI Europe Fund, which tracks the performance of large companies based in Europe. There's a more diversified world option in the core MSCI World Fund. This tracks the performance of the developed world, essentially, and is mostly exposed to America. Over 60% of this fund will have exposure to North American companies. The final fund offered is a NASDAQ 100 fund. This tracks the performance of the NASDAQ index in America, and this index is focused on tech-focused companies. So if you want exposure specifically to tech companies in the US, then this NASDAQ 100 fund could be the one for you. If you want to deep dive into any of these funds and find out exactly what's inside them, Then you can head over to the iShares website, type in the fund name, and you'll be able to see the exact holdings within the fund. The next question you may have is, well, how do I invest in these funds? You can do it through Monzo's app. You'll need to open either an ISA account, which is a tax-efficient investing account where you can invest up to £20,000 per tax year, and you don't pay any tax on the gains inside the account. Or alternatively, you can open a general investment account where you don't get any of the tax benefits of an ISA, but you also have no contribution limits. After you've opened one of these accounts, then you can choose what to invest in through the Build Your Own Portfolio feature Monzo have just launched, and you can invest from as little as £1 in these funds. In terms of when these funds will be available, they should now be available to new customers. They should already be rolled out. And in terms of existing customers like me and many of you watching this should be available in the coming weeks. So probably the start of July to mid of July 2025. The final question for this video is whether it's really worth investing in these funds. For me, it's not a yes or no question. It depends. It depends on your risk appetite and how you want to invest. If you want to take a more active approach to investing and choosing your own funds, and if you have a high risk appetite, then this new feature set and these new 11 funds could suit you. But if you want to take a more hands-off and passive approach to investing, then Monzo's other funds, their free ready-made portfolios, and the careful, balanced and adventurous funds could suit you better. It's also worth mentioning that Monzo's investment platform comes with a 0.45% platform fee. And there's other platforms out there which have much lower platform fees, such as InvestEngine and Trading212, where you can access similar, if not the same funds. Of course, Monzo does have that convenience factor in that you can have all your investment and banking features in one place. So if you really value that convenience, then Monzo's investment offering could be justified in terms of the fees. Let me know in the comments what you think about these funds and if you'll be investing in them. Myself, I'll be carrying on with my £100 a month Monzo journey, investing in the Adventurous Fund, and then separately, I'll be investing in a set of ETFs through InvestEngine, which is my main ISA platform, and I'll also be investing a little bit in Trading212 in a set of individual stocks. Thanks for watching.